Lovely people, if we are talking about a family or a country that a particular family has actually ruled and taken over like a family house, we should be talking about Gabon. Let's forget about Cameroon. Let's talk about Gabon. Now, the family of Ali Bongo is a family, I mean, that man has actually ruled for over 55 years. Now, they took the presidency like how do I put it? They took the presidency like a family house. That kind of a house you inherited from your father, you gave it to your son. I mean, and you just feel free because it's like this is our land, this is our house. No one can overthrow us, no one can take over from us because this is our. Oh my god, I don't know how to put it. Now the family of Ali Bongo, like that's the former president of Gabon, actually ruled Gabon for 55 years. Yes, he ruled Gabon for 55 years, and it's really funny. Like my people, most of the time we always talk about Cameroon, we talk about Togo. I mean, we forget about Gabon. But I'm glad that actually in 2023 there was a coup. Yeah, there was a coup in Gabon, and that this president of Gabon you're seeing right here took over the presidency. I mean, when they actually announced the result in 2023, it still showed that Ali Bongo actually won the election. But you know what? He was kept under house arrest. That you can't do this to us anymore. You can't actually be winning all the time, even though the people do not want you. So the election was termed as a fraud. I mean, the winning was termed as a fraud, corruption. I mean, the people never wanted his governance again. The people never wanted him to rule them again. So they said, no, we can't do this. And along that time, he was like, they were working together with France, you get. And now when this coup d'etat took place, France said, "No, you know what, I support your decisions, I support whatever you if you say the election, the winning process was a fraud, there was corruption, I mean there were irregularities, I will accept it, but we will still maintain some other business deals we had." Okay, so France actually accepted for that coup d'etat to take place. And now we are talking about Emmanuel Macron. Emmanuel Macron is in Gabon as we speak, and he actually visited Gabon. And you know what, the youths were not afraid to let Emmanuel Macron know that, you know what, we are not interested. Like they already made their decision that they don't want to have anything to do with the colonizers, they do not want to have anything to do with France, they do not want to have anything to do with Emmanuel Macron. But yet Emmanuel Macron still visited Gabon. Yes, Emmanuel Macron still visited Gabon with the hope that they are going to strengthen their relationship, they are going to strengthen their business relationship, they are going to strengthen their political relationship. I mean, but the people, the youth kept saying that, no, we do not want you in our country. Why are you coming into our country when we have already set our boundaries that we don't want your troops in Gabon? We don't want, but you know what? It doesn't seem to me as though the president of Gabon was even angry about it, because the man, as you can see in the video, the man was smiling all through. The man was just happy receiving Emmanuel Macron. I mean, who does that? If you don't want someone in your country, you don't want his troops in your country, you know the damage that this person has actually caused in your country. Why are you still bringing this person in your country? It doesn't make any sense to me. In as much as the youth were not also happy, but I saw some of them actually dancing and welcoming the president. Does it make any sense? Because some of the youths were like, oh, I don't know, maybe probably they just invited him or they just welcomed him to actually made him to know that they have taken their full decision, that they do not want colonizers again in their country. They do not want France again in their country. That's just what I'm assuming, because the youth can't be shouting so loud saying that they do not want colonizers, they do not want Emmanuel Macron, they do not want France, yet they are happily receiving the man in their country. Their president is just so excited. I mean, they were just so excited receiving it, yet their words were saying different things, their actions were saying different things. And you know what the black man says, action speaks louder than words. Of course, action speaks louder than words. So to me, I feel like this, your words and your actions are two different things. I mean, your words are saying one thing, your actions are saying another thing. Your action, and you know, like I said, action speaks louder than word. And I will always look out for the actions. You can't be speaking that, oh, we do not want the president in our country, we do not want Emmanuel Macron in our country, but your actions, you are welcoming him, you're talking with him, you are smiling with him. So I really don't get, my people, let me to get your opinion at the comment section. Do you think they were just being friendly to Emmanuel Macron by their actions, just welcoming him, yet their lips were saying other things? What do you really think about this? Because I personally always take actions louder than words. Okay, now Africa, the Sahel nation leaders have already made it clear, right? They have made it clear that they do not want. I can't imagine seeing Ibrahim Traore smiling. It's not as if they are enemies. You get? It's not as if, oh, they are no, 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 no. They just want that Emmanuel Macron should respect their decision, because when Emmanuel Macron took over office, when the forefathers were making those decisions, taking over Africa, these people now, they were not there. In I mean, that those 100 years ago, they were not there when they were actually signing the deal, sharing Africa. This person take Nigeria, this person takes the Sahel nation, this person take Togo, this person take different countries. These leaders, as we speak, were not actually there, so we can't really put the blame on them like that. But the simple truth is that they coming up now, they are now growing with the attitude which their forefathers had, that entitlement mentality, like they own Africa, like Africa cannot do without them. Do you get? So that's where the issue is coming from, and that is where the leaders, I mean the leaders, or the leader of France, Emmanuel Macron, is being attacked because he has that entitlement mentality, like, oh, I own Africa, oh, Africa cannot do without me, Africa cannot fight terrorists without me. Do you get? So if you are doing like that, it therefore means you're just like your forefathers. There's no difference, and of course we will need to fight back. You're just like your forefathers, and of course they will need to fight back. So when it comes to this issue of Emmanuel Macron visiting Gabon, I was really shocked seeing that the president welcomed him so, because it's impossible for Emmanuel Macron to just come into Gabon without. And I heard after this he's actually going to Angola. That's what I heard. He actually visited. I heard he visited South Africa and some other country, and after Gabon he's going to Angola. For what reasons, I don't know, to strengthen their relationship. I mean, this man doesn't even have things to do. Like, they have sent you out of Africa, now you're looking for the weak countries that you can actually come together with to strengthen your relationships. And to me, I feel like there is no way Emmanuel Macron will get into Gabon without informing the president of Gabon, because you can see in the video, lovely people, you can see how this man, the people are happy, the president is happy welcoming him. So there's no way he can come into Gabon without informing. So the president of Gabon knew that Emmanuel Macron is coming. He knows about it, that Emmanuel Macron is coming, and he still accepted, and they welcome and announce it, because there is no way he will just come. And then look at the population that is there welcoming Emmanuel Macron. People had to leave whatever they were doing just to welcome Emmanuel Macron. So this is to tell you that they knew about it and they are happy about it. And I don't understand if they are actually in support of what the colonizers did to Africa, or they are against it, because their happiness on their face is something else. Their happiness in their face doesn't show people who are angry, who are sad that they were colonized, who are sad that they were exploited, who are sad that they were used, their forefathers were maltreated, were used as slaves. Their facial expression doesn't really show that. Instead, shows happiness. From every indication, it showed happiness. So I don't even want to put the president of Gabon in a state. I don't want to even classify it in any other way, my people. I'm just assuming that they just welcome him in order to still state that whatever decision they made, that they do not want colonizers, stands. Yes, they are not taking away that decision. Whatever the decision they made, that, oh, they do not want colonizers in their country, stands. So I just want to assume that that's exactly what is happening. I don't even want to think that they are really happy with what they did to their forefathers, the maltreatment and whatsoever their forefathers went through. Let me get your opinion at the comment section, lovely people. What do you think about this? Do you think they are just welcoming him to state their opinion, or you think they are just excited to see Emmanuel Macron in their country? State your opinion at the comment section. Thank you so much. Do not forget to subscribe, like, comment and share, and please do have a nice day.